Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Charlie at The Resonance. This is another cryptocurrency video. More assets, more gems for us to be looking at. Not just now, but given that we are in the last quarter of the bull market, potentially, depending on if Bitcoin does push through and break all-time highs, the sentiment is only going to last for a short while. And what happens after that is we go into something called a bear market, okay? Now, naturally, and based on historic data of past cycles, we're likely going to see a 70 to 80% decrease in price on all assets. And this is where people make their money. Okay, people make money in the bear market, not the bull market. But for the retail investor, for those on the outside, it only becomes interesting and appealing when everything is in the green, right? When you have large bullish candles. But when you're on the inside, you start to realize through learning that money is made in the bear market. So these are assets that I'm going to be looking at specifically in relation to NFTs. The NFT model is what is really driving the decentralized finance and cryptocurrency space, especially how NFTs are now being integrated with blockchain gaming. Okay, because what it's given birth to, as I said in my previous video, is a new play to earn model. Okay, and a play to earn model is the future of gaming from my perspective. It's the future of gaming 100%. It allows, again, for gaming to no longer be a waste of time, especially for kids, because kids can now earn money, and all in-game inventories, in-game real estate, in-game collectibles, they're now assets. They now have dollar value. So I recently came across this, and I've been doing a little bit of research over the last couple of weeks, and I'm pretty impressed by what they've got going on here, to be fair. So this is Vulcan Forged, and it's a non-fungible token, and so it's an NFT game studio. Okay, it has a marketplace, and it also has a decentralized application incubator that hosts multiple games, which you can see here, all playable. Okay, and I'm realizing now through some of the people that I was following on Twitter, how it's funny how everything synchronizes, that they do have a real active community of users. There's a lot of people who are coming to Vulcan Forged, and I'm seeing the numbers rise every few weeks, every month. So this is a really cool platform. They've got it all going on here. Okay, so we're talking games that they also, what they do here is they actually provide a platform or a launch pad for other developers to come and launch their games using this platform too, which is really cool, and I like the idea of that. So what we have here is we have instant decentralized application NFT creation, which is called Anvil. So you can create NFTs here. Okay, they have a marketplace which is specifically for in-game tokens, in-game assets. Okay, so you've got NFT auctions, trades, and listings, and you can also make your personal account as well. What I really like is they've partnered with Polygon Matic, which is an Ethereum scaling solution, but it just allows more scalability in terms of the fees, security, and so on. Everybody knows Ethereum is extremely expensive, and it is very annoying. So yeah, this is I've looked at some of the documents, I've looked at the team. This is a really interesting one, and if you're going to look at NFT models or NFT platforms, I think if they have the ability to bring in at some point some metaverse, okay, which is what Vulcan Forged has. It has its own metaverse that then enables players to come in, play games, get involved in the metaverse, and buy NFTs and start to, engage with the play to earn model. I think this is what's going to be the difference between the games that don't have that model and the games that do have that model. I think you're gonna see the difference when it comes to the value or the gaming boom, which I believe is yet to happen in cryptocurrency. And when it does, these are the assets that you want to be looking at. Okay, So the entire Vulcan Forged ecosystem is powered by its own token, which is PYR. Okay, and given that it is based in decentralized finance, we have a staking program, which is locking up your tokens, PYR tokens, in the protocol to get interest. Okay, and there's other forms of utility that come with the token as well. And although the token is an ERC20 compatible token, it is a cross-platform currency, so it can be used in the games that are, well, basically all of the games that are a part of this platform. So that the token isn't just used in the Volcanverse, which is their metaverse. It can be used in other parts of the game or other games as well. Okay, so you can look at the full library. Oh, I don't know why it does that. But yeah, this is a really interesting one. I wanted to share this, and they've got, inside of these games as well, there has to be mechanisms that allows people to increase the value of the NFTs, right? So an example of this would be in the Volcanverse, their metaverse. One of the major use cases for the token is that in leveling up and staking your, say, inventories, your assets that you find in the game, such as NFT real estate, NFT land, NFT characters, okay, with each level increase, because they have a seven tier level, I believe. The assets increase in value, and there's also ability in that case for the token to increase in value too. Okay. So, yeah, given that they're offering staking programs, partnerships, partnerships here, scholarships for gamers, this is really, really cool. Really, really cool. So, lastly, I read that I think it's this project at the moment, even though it has a low market cap, is in the top 5 marketplace of all the marketplaces in the NFT and gaming space. I believe it is in the top 5 in terms of volume in the marketplaces where money is being exchanged via the marketplace. So if that is to be true, which I believe it is, then there is some real value here, 100%. So we'll go over to CoinGecko quickly. You can see the current price of the asset is $9.35. Okay, if you're going to compare that to Axie, then there is a lot of room for growth. But what I will say is that the market cap at the moment is still very, very low. Okay, we're very early here. This is 174 million. And even though the fully dilated valuation is 460 million, I still feel that, again, given that at some point in the near future, okay, whether it be a few months or whatever, we are going to be heading into a bear market. Okay, the sentiment overall is going to be bearish, and what happens is that assets decrease in price, as I mentioned, by 70 to 80%, and this is where you make your money, in the bear markets, not the bull markets. You find the gems in the bear market. Okay, when retail investors aren't interested, the price is low. Okay, people start to lose faith, and then boom, you make your entry, full well knowing what crypto is, where it's going, what these technologies are providing, and you sit tight, you buy right, you sit tight, and this is how the 100x gains are made. And what we have here on the right hand side again, which we always look at, the all-time high, which is $10. So that was a day ago. This is in an uptrend as well at the moment. You can see here we've got higher highs, higher lows. So it's going very, very strong. I'm not saying that I want to chuck any money in just yet, because I'm still waiting to see what Bitcoin does, whether Bitcoin's going to break all-time highs or not. If it does decide to break all-time highs, then we'll wait till it consolidates, or if it retraces, before altcoins have their moment. And if there is a boom, then potentially this could be something I'm looking at in the short term, because I do feel like, again, crypto gaming is going to inevitably have its moment, have its time. And Axie Infinity is just all it is it's just one of those assets that's paved the way. Okay, there's going to be much better games than Axie Infinity. And when these games become more sophisticated, become more developed, it's going to catch the eye of people on the outside, and this is where more and more people are going to get involved, because there is a monetary financial incentive given the integration with decentralized finance, where now again people can play games to earn. It's the play to earn model that is going to change everything. Can you imagine playing games when you were younger and you could play Call of Duty and earn money in doing that? Game changer. So the exchanges we have here, the top two are decentralized exchanges, the other three are KuCoin and Gate and KuCoin again, but the other two are centralized exchanges. And if you ever want to find out where to buy a cryptocurrency or where you can buy it, you come to CoinGecko, you search for the asset in here, okay, you come down, see where the exchanges are, see all trading pairs, and you will be able to see where you can buy it and what you can buy it with, okay? So an example, KuCoin at the top, you buy PYR with USDT, okay? And that's how you do that. So I trust that was useful. I trust it made sense. Just trying to provide free value, free content. More assets are coming as I find them, as I sharpen again my research tools, my research eyes. And this is one that I really, really like. This is definitely going to be one that I'm going to be looking to accumulate during the bear market. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, and share if this resonated with you. And I shall see you next time.